Hey friends, let's talk about equivalent fractions. All right, let's talk about equivalent fractions. Equivalent, equal, okay? These are fractions that are equal, okay? All right, so let's talk about these symbols. You see this symbol and you are going to think less than, all right? This is the less than symbol, right? If you see the alligator mouth opened that way, this is the greater than, right? This is the greater than symbol. And if you see the two lines, you know this is the equal to, okay? All right, so today's focus is going to be those equal to, all right? All right, so we have a box right here, and we see we are given a number 3/4. All right, so I want to figure out what fraction is equivalent to 3/4. All right, so I'm going to shade in 3 out of the 4 boxes, 3 out of the 4 parts. Okay, so there's 1, there's 2, pardon my coloring skills, and then there's 3. Okay. All right, so I want this much of the other rectangular model drawn in. All right, so you can do this too. You can color this in yourself, okay? You can make these models yourself, right? All right, so let's see. How many parts is this one partitioned into, the other one? We see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so our denominator is going to be 8. All right, and now how many parts would it take to make these two equivalent? All right, so let's start. Let's color this one. Are those models equivalent? No. Let's color some more. Are those models equivalent? No. Let's keep going. Even if I go all the way over, are those equivalent? No, those are not equivalent. We got to keep going. Okay, so let's color another one. All right, so it looks like we're getting close. It looks like maybe those might be equivalent, so look at it very carefully. Look at it very carefully. Are those fractions equivalent? No. This one is still a little bit bigger than this one. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's color in another one. All right, are those fractions equivalent now? Pretty much, they are. I mean, pardon my coloring skills. But yes, those are equivalent. So how many pieces was that? How many pieces was that? All right, let's go back and look. We had... All right, let me redraw these lines real quick. I'm sorry. All right, so that's what we have. How many parts is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6/8 is equivalent to 3/4. 3/4 and 6/8 are equivalent. Equivalent. All right, friends, those are equivalent. All right, let's keep going. We can show those same numbers on a number line. We can show these same fractions on a number line instead of on a instead of in some models. So we can look at 3/4 first off and see, okay, this is 0/4, 1/4, 2/4. There's your 3/4 and then 4/4. All right. So I want to see what fraction is right here. Okay, directly below it. Because do you see how directly below it? Because do you see how this and this, these lines are the same. Oops, these lines are the same. These two number lines are the exact same. So I want to find a fraction that is equivalent to right here. So what fraction is right here? So I'm going to highlight it so I can remember that that is the fraction that I'm looking at. Okay, that's the one that I want to find. All right, so you guys can see that we partitioned it also into 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so here we have 8. So this is 0/8. The whole would be how many 8s? 8/8, okay? So if I keep counting, this is 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, and then 8/8 would be the last one. Okay, so what fraction is right here? What fraction am I looking at? 6/8. 6/8 is equivalent to 3/4. 3/4 is equal to 6/8. All right. All right, let's try it again with this kind of model, okay? So I want to figure out what is equivalent to 1/2. All right, so here's your whole, right? You can see this is a whole, okay? So let's take a fraction bar that's like this, and let's make it in half. Let's color it in half, okay? So here we go. You can do this too. You can do the same thing in your notebook. All right, so this is 1/2. I want to know how many what? How many sixths are equivalent to 1/2, okay? All right, so what I can do is take this line right here and go all the way down. All right, and I'm going to color all of that. All right, so I'm going to make the fraction bars equal. Now you see the fraction bars are the exact same size. Okay, they're the exact same size. So how many of those sixths did we color in? How many of those sixths did we color? As you can see, we see this is 1/6, 2/6, 3/6. So how many sixths equal 1/2? 3/6 is equivalent to 1/2. 1/2 is equal to 3/6. And you can show that on a number line as well. All right, so let's find 1/2. Here's your 1/2 because that's one out of the 2 jumps that you would make. Okay, so my fraction bars are the same. I want to find this. I mean, my number lines are the same. I want to find that fraction right here. All right, once again, it's partitioned into 6. So let's jump. This is going to be something 6. Well, I know that's at the start, so that's 0. Let's jump. 1, 1/6, 2, 2/6, 3, 3/6. All right, so what fraction am I at? 3/6. 3/6 is equal to 1/2. All right, 3/6 and 1/2 are equivalent. Awesome.